Hey y'all, happy Saturday. So we've done stuff today. I just didn't even vlog because I was like, you know, I still got so much footage. I don't need to be piling up. But y'all, I had to go throw this wig on. So don't look too close because I didn't secure it or anything. But I was super excited because I was going through my packages and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I was expecting this, and that's how you know I have a problem. But yes, you guys, I forgot I was expecting this, and I am super excited about this. I want to try this out. This is a let me clear my throat. So this is from Bob and Brad, you guys. This is a hand massager, and I have been lifting my weights and doing all those things, and I use my hands a lot, and my hands are super weak. Like, I don't know what it is, and I don't know if this is gonna be like a miracle product or whatever. Jeremy, so come back up here because you need to try this product out. You're the main one who need it. So anyways, this company reached out to me. I've worked with them so many different times, and y'all already know whenever I see a product on Amazon that got 4.6 stars or more, and this one has, let me show y'all what it got. This one got 4.8. So you know it's real. My baby, I've had to massage his hand every day of my life since we've met.
Yeah, I broke this one in my basketball career, and I broke this one.
Okay, we're not gonna put that in there. This is a sponsorship, so we're gonna omit the second reason why he has an injured hand. Draco, simmer down, buddy, please. But yeah, it's gonna be for me. But this may be able to relieve a little bit of my wifely duties of massaging his hand every single day. So let's go ahead and get right into this and see how this is. This is like a portable massager or a manual massager. Hold on, let me see what this does.
Oh, this Bob and Brad too?
Yes.
Bob and Brad has so many great products.
I don't think that's how this goes. Let me leave this alone.
Let me put my hand in there.
Okay, he's gonna be the first one to test it since he's the one who needs it the most.
And y'all have very huge hands, so one size fits all, literally.
Okay. Damn, please don't tell me I got it. Okay. So it's plugged up. And then we have the settings right here. And it also has manual, and then it has the heat setting.
Are you serious right now?
What does it feel like?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Let me see. Okay, I don't know what buttons I'm pressing. But it's like changing settings. So let me look into the...
You guys, this thing feels fantastic.
I'm gonna have to look at the manual to see exactly what the different settings do.
Oh my goodness.
But it feels really good. So I don't have to massage you no more?
No massage can beat yours. But this is temporary for when you're not home.
Okay, so here we have the different modes. We have mode 1, which is vitality mode plus low level intensity. Mode 2, which is relaxation mode plus medium level intensity. And mode 3, which is intensive mode and high level intensity. So, and then it has the heated section. So I like this, and it's super affordable, and y'all know we're gonna go ahead and link it in the description box so you guys can try it out, but now I gotta try it out. So we're gonna pause you.
No.
And let me do it. Okay, let me turn you off.
No, it's pause.
Okay, now my turn. Oh! So each finger had... Okay, hold on. How do I do this? Okay, there we go.
It's like a glove.
Yeah, it's like a real glove. Turn this back on for me. Okay, so... Oh, I like this. Let me turn the heat. Y'all know I love me some heat. Oh, oh my gosh. This is so comfortable. I want to turn it to the highest setting though. Oh, y'all see that movement? It's getting in there, y'all.
Well, they can't see it. The movement is on the inside.
I thought I just saw it. You didn't see that lean? It's leaning and then it's like rocking with it. Like,
no, babe.
yes, babe. I'm telling you. Look closely. You see that?
What's this?
It was a little movement. It ain't. So I love this. I know you guys will love this. This will make a great gift. Like, it's very relaxing, and I really like this. This will be perfect while I'm working with one hand, I can literally be using this, or like I said, letting Babe use it because he has a lot of pain in the muscles and bones of his hands since they were both broken. But yes, you guys, so I'm gonna have this linked below, and if you guys would like to check this out, go ahead. There will be coupons available for you to check out, and let me know if you guys have tried this product out yourself or if you're gonna purchase it today. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Me and Babe just touched down in Augusta because I have a collaboration with Wayfair, and we're about to go ahead and go inside. But I'm really excited. Just calling me. Spam just be. I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb while we go in here, so it won't disturb me. Why I look like I got, oh my gosh. I look like I got, you can't really see it. I'm not gonna pinpoint. If you don't pay attention, you just don't see it either. I'm gonna put on my regular. Y'all, this is literally, when I tell y'all I have one of these in all my purses, literally. Make sure my lips are good. Okay, so we're good to go. Got my wig together. Just wear something real simple, so there won't be too much going on. And I am excited. So I think I'm gonna film with, I can film on my personal phone. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go in there. My collaboration is on Instagram, so I will be focusing all of my content for Instagram. If I get some behind the scenes on my vlog camera, I'll show that. But we're just going in there and doing everything that I'm being sent out here to do. So, as a matter of fact, let me look and see. Okay, y'all, so we are done and we got our order, and now we came to McAllister's to get lunch. And we've never had I've never had McAllister's, so we're gonna do our first taste test together and see if we like it.
All right, bless us, Father God, for the food we're about to receive. Please let it nourish our bodies and let us have a safe trip back home. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Let me taste yours.
Let me taste yours. Oh, hell no. I ain't be drinking that. I didn't even bring my water. Babe also went to Dirty Dough and got these stuffed cookies. They look so freaking good. Ever since having, and
those two are the Twix. That's the cookies and cream, and that's the
chocolate. You know the funniest thing about it is Journey over there this morning talking about Grandma's probably gonna take us to Crumble Cookie and just get us all a cookie. And Jiya's like, no, she's not. We're gonna share, and that's gonna be okay. I'm like, the way they just made up something. I'm like, when did Grandma say this?
Now this is the plan.
Right. Got my pickles. Hello.
Yeah, I already know what the budget is. I'm just trying to put something out there that don't make sense.
Yeah, because in the end, I gotta break down the labor. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter because we know the total is $50,000,
Right.
and we already got the quote of the material. So I'm gonna say everything after that is all labor.
Right. But you know what? I forgot one thing that did get in the bank.
What about it?
I forgot to put the material in for that, but that ain't gonna be no more probably about $1,500. And you know it's a dick in the bank.
Yeah, it look a mess too.
Yeah.
That whole house look a mess.
It's gonna work now. It's gonna work in that one.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't bad. So like them vanity and stuff, I'm trying to save just paint those.
That look good out of mine.
Uh,
Oh no, I was just eating. But yeah, I'm probably just, I'll add it to the.
I'm gonna paint all the panties in the bathroom and the kitchen. I can paint the cabinets. They'll come out good. I think they'll come out good. But everything else is what it is.
Okay, well I'm gonna add it on there. I'll just add an extra. I'll just add an extra 1,500.
Yeah, material for the decking, then just break everything down with it.
Okay.
Alright.
We gotta dip it.
You wanna have mine for later on? I didn't like mine. I should have never did that.
Better camera.
Much better.
Did you dip it?
I'm gonna finish this. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Actually, it's really afternoon. I was supposed to be out of here like at 8 o'clock, but that didn't happen that way. Because I had to. Who's this? Oh, y'all. Everybody and their mama. This is literally always what happens when I'm trying to get a house under contract. Like, I'm over here pleading and trying to negotiate for my life. And then as soon as we get under contract, everybody and their mama want the house. Literally.
Hello, this is Showing Time calling. Harriet Wines, a first-class real estate premier, would like to show you a listing at 775.
Okay. We are under contract, y'all. We're supposed to be closing in a few weeks. We are out of our due diligence with all of my properties. We are out of due diligence. Titles are clear. What's this big ass stick doing right here? Everything that typically makes the deal go wonky, we're done with all of that for all four. And then I'm on board in my next 2 or 3 clients. I have a meeting with somebody tomorrow. Babe is gonna go with me to my open house on Saturday. We were going to get that couch. We love that couch. Like, literally, I love that couch. And I saw them post it the day before. And it was gonna go in our movie theater, but we ended up getting a vanity. Now, they gave us a budget. And the couch was $1,300, and it was 50% off. So we were under budget because our budget was like $1,000. Y'all, we ended up with the vanity that was originally priced like almost $3,000, $2,800 something. Baby, we went over budget. So of course, anything that's over budget, we have to now pay the difference. But we ended up deciding to go with the vanity because we are about to start. It's a little wonky, y'all. It's a little wonky because my biggest investment property right now closes next Monday, and my contractors are going to have to start doing the renovations for the property. And it's at the same time we need stuff done. So we've decided not to go out of town for Jori's birthday. We were gonna take them to Florida and do Universal, but she also asked for a party and to do Universal, which we were open to doing. But me and Babe talked about it. We had our we had a mid-month meeting about finances, and we decided we need to invest that money that we were gonna use to go to Universal because we already had found a really nice property to stay at. We were most likely going to fly because I was like, I don't even feel like road tripping. And then of course the tickets and all the stuff that it costs to even enjoy yourself down there, you know, they charge you an arm and a leg, all that stuff was going to be a nice little coin. And Babe was like, we still have so much stuff we need to do to the land. So how did they get the trash out of the trash and then leave the rest of the bags? We had I don't know. I can't even call Jeremy right now. He's on a project and I don't want to have him being Did they do that? Because the lid is off the trash can. And I know for 100% fact Babe would have put the trash in the trash can. Wow. But anyways, Babe was like, we have so much stuff we need to do for our property. Let's use that money for the Universal trip. Because I was like, I'm still open to doing the party for her. Now we're gonna just do a huge party at our property and use that extra money to do the stuff around the yard that we need to do. Now that we've already shared with you guys that we are turning the tiny home, and well, not, let me be clear, we're not like turning the tiny home into an elementary school. The girls are going to be just doing homeschool stuff in the tiny home. And like I said earlier, they will be doing homeschool all around the property. We're going to be at Starbucks and they can be doing homeschool. They're not doing homeschool where like we are teaching them. They're going to be in a homeschool school, like a program. So they're going to have an actual teacher and then learning lessons and stuff. Like there's different ways that you can do homeschool. Like I told you guys when I was doing my research. So I talked to so many different people who do homeschool. I talked to a big popular influencer. We are really close and we follow each other, and I noticed in her stories that she had posted about homeschool. So I reached out to her and we had a great conversation about it. I guess you just at the light. We had a great conversation about it, and this was like back in January when we talked. And she actually teaches her kids. Like she doesn't do a homeschool program. She actually teaches her kids. And then like I said, my hairstylist, well, the girl's hairstylist, her daughter is like enrolled in a homeschool. Some of them just administer work and then your kid like submits it. Some of them like actually have a teacher. Some like it's just so many different ways to do homeschool. And I know there's so many questions, but as we get more into the thick of it, then I'll be able to give way more answers into it, because we haven't started yet. The school year doesn't start until August. Is this the way to go? Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it is. The school year doesn't start until August, so that'll be that. But we do, so the tiny home, the girls had just end up asking like, oh, okay, because they been knew they were going to be doing homeschool. We told them last semester when we decided, like before the winter break let out, we had already spoken to their teacher. Well, I spoke to their teachers and like kind of talked to their school about it, blah blah blah, because someone asked in the video, people was asking some crazy ass shit in the comment section. This particular question, I didn't know how to like read the energy. Maybe it was just a genuine question and I was like reading in too deep to it. But somebody was like, oh, did you decide to do homeschool because Journey did not get into gifted? And I'm like, why would we do that? Like, why would we pull our kids out of school because of gifted? To be honest, that was the main reason why I was kind of against at first doing homeschool, because I wanted them to be in gifted at school. So I'm just like, I don't know about this. And then that's when like I said, after doing research, there are actual homeschool programs that have a gifted track. With gifted teachers and gifted curriculum. So once I educated myself, I was like, okay, so they can still do gifted if that's where they place into. Now, our expectations, especially myself, is I expect excellence. I expect the best of the best. However, like I stressed and expressed several times before, if our kids are AB learners, they're AB learners. Like, even if they were C learners, nah, y'all ain't gonna get no C's in my house. Y'all better figure it out. But if they were AB learners, they were AB learners. And it's not the end of the world. But anyways, with that being said, we, like, the girls want to have like a cute little school setup thing. We decided when we were at Wayfair outlet yesterday to just go ahead and get the vanity, because we need to start the process of getting our bathroom started in our main home, because it's crucial that if someone spends the night, they can have their own space. My bathroom, that's really my bathroom. Like I don't want nobody in my bathroom. Like I got all my belongings, all of that, and it's just my space. Like I need my own space. So that's just my bathroom. I don't want to have to share it. So in the meantime, between time, if we did have someone who needed to absolutely spend the night, that's where they would have to go, is my bathroom. So also having the tiny home have a bathroom, then they can be outside in the tiny home if we needed to have a guest spend a night or anything like that. So it still will be able to like do that. Like we're still gonna have a kitchen over there, we're still gonna have a bathroom over there. Jeremy said he still wants to put a laundry room over there. We still are gonna have like the little sleeping areas at the top, and then like the living area, like we're gonna just have that converted to like their little school stuff. And then we can be, and then people are like, oh, they're not gonna walk over there every, like somebody said they're not gonna walk over there every day and do school. Yeah, we're not. That's the whole purpose of homeschool. It's flexibility. We can do what we want to do. Like we could wake up and walk over there in the tiny home and do school Monday, and the next day we can be in the basement, and the next day we could do school in the bed, the next day we could be out and about, and I can go into the office and the girls could be doing school learning stuff in the office. Like we just love the flexibility that homeschool is going to bring to our family. So we're not confined to have to do one structured thing. Like that's just what we want. And you know, a lot of people don't know about homeschool, don't have that many people around them who does homeschool. When I grew up, I didn't really have anyone who did. I think I vaguely, maybe in college, remember someone telling me like they were homeschooled, and I was just like, that's boring. And like I just always thought of homeschool like that's boring, or oh, you didn't get to be around other kids. And of course I think one person was like, oh no, I got to go do track and field at my school that I was on to do school at. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know, I mean, I guess of course you'll make friends with your track team and stuff, but I was just like, that's so boring. So no prom, no this, no that. Like I was ignorant to it. I didn't understand it. Now that I'm a parent, of course we asked our girls, did they want to do it when we first were discussing, like, hey, would you guys like to do this? And we kind of talked about how it would look like for them. We expressed several times throughout the school year, like, hey, so this, that, and the third, or we want blah, 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 blah. But
we're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed?
Hey y'all, we back outside of cheerleading again. I am trying to finish editing my vlog. I don't know what song I want to hear. I'm not hearing, you know, I should have just stuck with that R&B song. You know what, this will suffice. Let's do this one. Anyways, really quickly, so Rebecca has sent me over a list. Rebecca has sent me over a list. I know y'all probably tired of seeing me in this hat, but unless I'm getting dressed, which I did get dressed yesterday. So did I vlog when I got dressed? What did I get dressed for? Oh, for the Wayfair stuff. So yeah, okay. I'm trying to have like a little happy balance, like a little good balance of looking like I tried and looking like mom life. But anyways, so Rebecca has sent me over a list, and I want y'all to try with all of y'all's might to assist me with this list, because I do not know where I want to go for my bachelorette trip. Now, initially I said, which I'm 99.9% still there, I trust them to make the final call, but I don't want to know where I'm going for my bachelorette trip. I kind of want them to do some funny, cute surprise, some kind of way, even if I don't know what it's going to be, but I want entertainment. I want all the content. I want all of the excitement for my bachelorette trip, and I know my girls are going to bring it. So with that being said, I initially had 2 out the country places, because initially I said I'm just only considering going international. However, one of my bridesmaids potentially would rather do something more domestic. Granted, no one is a mother but me, and everybody, all of my bridesmaids have really flexible like work life, where like we're not considering like they got to take off like a year in advance or anything crazy like that. Like that, we should be fine in that regard. But I'm just trying to consider maybe potentially not finding somewhere further out. I don't know how active they're having these conversations in the chat that they have without me, but I feel like I'm gonna look at my clip and be like, girl, now why didn't you? anyways, I'm gonna finish this out. These are the places that are on the list right now, and I've narrowed it down. I narrowed it down. So like I said, let's just recap. One of them has stressed they would prefer not to go somewhere as far international, which we have ways around that because I have 2 flight attendants. So I'm like, okay, well, we can work our ways around it if it's, you know, financially, not that they don't have the money, but, you know, everybody, just like even right now, I couldn't go to Sasha's wedding when I was invited to go to her not her wedding, take that back. I couldn't go to Sasha's bachelorette trip because financially it does not make the most sense, and I am a mother, and I'm going to be coming from off of another trip a week prior to her trip. So timing wise, I'm a mom. I don't like being gone too long away from my little ones. And then financially, like I told you guys, I've shared this, I'm trying to pay off all debt prior to getting married. And I did choose a very expensive venue. So if I want that very expensive venue, sacrifices have to be made. I'm so appreciative of Babe because he has, you know, he's literally been my rock. Like, he just showed up for me, and oh my gosh, what is that thing doing? It was a bird, y'all. It was scaring me. But he has showed up for me in ways that I just could not even imagine, and I'm just so like grateful, and I just can foresee like what our actual marriage is gonna look like if this is what he's being and becoming during our engagement. Blah. It's just a matter of like life shifts us, and sometimes you have to make those financial sacrifices, and I am an understanding friend. So with that being said, I did tell my maid of honor that I'm open to considering something less international, unless it's an international place that is also affordable, because I've traveled internationally where it's like we're paying a pretty penny, not just only for the flight, but also while we're there we have to invest. So unfortunately I did take one of the places that was actually my number 1 place off of the list, because considering I want all of my bridesmaids, because like unlike Sasha, like I'm not a bridesmaid for her wedding, so her bridesmaids and matron of honor need to be at the wedding, at her bachelorette trip, whereas me, you know, it was just an open invitation. You know how some people are doing like these days with inviting other people who are like really close to them but may not have made it to the wedding party. So yeah, that's kind of that. But as far as me being concerned, I don't even know if I'm extending the invite. I have 2 people in mind that I do think I will. I got to think about it, because I initially said I didn't want no extras outside of my bridal party, but there are 2 friends who I think I may go ahead and extend the invite to, because they are near and dear to me. But anyways, let's get to this list, y'all, because I know y'all like, girl, tell us the damn places. So here they are. So in no particular order, it just is really no particular order, it's the order that she sent it in. So Barcelona, which the first thing I'm doing is going on TikTok, looking up bachelorette for whatever the place is and seeing what it's looking like, seeing if I'm seeing some content that makes sense for me. So I did see, I like the idea of Barcelona, but I didn't see content that made me feel like I want to be there. So I'm 9 times 10 probably won't go there. But if there's anything else y'all may know that I may not have known, that's why I'm asking y'all now, what do you guys think? So Barcelona, I kind of put an by it. Cabo was a potential. Remember when Babe canceled our Dubai trip last year when he was about to propose to me around our birthdays initially? He canceled the trip because the ring was not ready, and then I was like, well, I still want to go somewhere, and then we kind of considered Cabo, and then I forgot what happened. I think we just ended up just saying scratch it all together. I genuinely can't remember, but I do remember, or maybe it was the weather that was, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I did at that time look up a lot of stuff about Cabo. So I see it on the list, and I'm like, I also don't want to go where everybody goes. Like, that's why I said, do not put no Miami on my list, and it's on the damn list. But I scratched that off immediately. I don't want to go to Miami. I really don't want to go nowhere that I've been before, because I can just revisit those memories in my brain. So anyways, Cabo was a potential. I did scratch off Tokyo, because I did not see, I do want to go to Tokyo, but me and Babe, we want to go together. So not that I can't go 2 times or whatever, but what's the likelihood? Like, you know, there's so much world to travel, so I don't like going to the same places unless it's like something like I really loved it or something. But it's just so many other places to travel. And me and Babe was randomly talking the other day, and he had brought up Tokyo, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was on my list. And I was like, you know, and he was like, I want to go, and I was like, you know, bump that, scratch that, let's go ahead and take that off. We're not going to do it for our honeymoon, but we definitely want to go there, to Tokyo. London, I did like the content I was seeing around London. I have not looked up flights. I did not look up how the expenses are in London, but London was on the list. Thailand, now the flights to Thailand would be expensive, but Thailand itself, I heard it is extremely affordable. And mind you, we were supposed to go there this year. Me and Babe were going to go this year. Actually, it was an open invite for all my friends as well. As a matter of fact, did I tell them that we're not going? I don't know. Maybe Rebecca know I'm not going, so I'm pretty sure, because all the people who was going to be going are actually in the wedding party. So I think Rebecca probably told them like she decided not to go to Thailand. So I decided to cancel Thailand, but it is on my trip for a bachelorette, which I am open to doing that because I'm not paying for it. My bridesmaids will be paying. So I'm like, heck yeah, put that on the list. But it is super affordable. Bali was on the list. I love seeing the Bali content from all my friends when they went last year. So Bali is on the list. The only thing I didn't like about Bali is the travel time. That's another thing I'm considering. I'm also considering taking off everything that is more than 10 hours of a flight, because anything that's more than 10 hours of a flight is a bigger commitment, because now we have to go a day in advance and stay, you know, the travel time and then the time zone that it could be in, all those things matter. And I have very limited time to go celebrate my bachelorette. I don't think I'm gonna have 4 or 5 days. I think I'm gonna have 3 tops, like how Ariel's was. So I'm considering just anything that's over 10 hours, which I think that will take away London. I know that will take away Thailand. Yeah. Barcelona. I don't know about Barcelona. Actually, I don't know about London either. Wait, let me ask Siri. How long does it take to, well, let me not ask about Barcelona, because I didn't really like what I saw. Unless y'all tell me something different. Like, girl, you gotta go there. I went there and they had this. Like, tell me stuff like that. How long does it take to get to London from, I'm not talking about something by boat. No, silly. From Atlanta. 8 hours. So it still is a potential. It's less than 10 hours. So that is still on the list. Which means Thailand is most likely going to have to get the boot. But I really liked a lot of things that I could have potentially did in Thailand, and it's super affordable. And like, am I going to trade affordability? I don't know how much London stuff costs. I never really looked into it like that, for real. But like I said, my bridesmaids are paying for this, so I'm being considerate of everybody. So let me know what y'all thoughts are, London or Thailand. Tampa is on the list. I'm not okay with Miami, but I did see some stuff in Tampa, and I really did like it. And I've actually been wanting to go to Tampa for a while. So I was like, you know, maybe I can do Tampa for my bachelorette. And then I don't know about affordability. I haven't really looked into none of that stuff. Stuff could be extremely expensive, but it's, you know, a few hours away. But let me know what y'all thoughts are about Tampa. And last but not least, oh no, I'm gonna also tell y'all the things that I scratched out. I scratched out Vegas. I said no, I'm not going there. Miami, no, I'm not going there. Malibu, the time of year that we're going, I don't think I will have fun going to Malibu during that time, so I scratched that off. Phoenix, we just came back from Arizona. I love Arizona, and they said it's even better to go in the area time that I will be going, but I just went there for, like I said, I want to go somewhere I've never been before, so that got scratched out. Jamaica, no, I'm not going there. Nothing's wrong with Jamaica, but also I'm supposed to be going there in a few months for my mother-daughter trip that I told you guys. We're going to Jamaica, so I'm not going to Jamaica for my bachelorette. And Bahamas, I've already been there before. But last but not least, a potential was Palm Beach. I did see Palm Beach, and it was real cutesy, girly. I know y'all are also asking, like, what are the vibes? Y'all know me. Ariel's bachelorette trip was me. Like, that's why we're best friends. Like, I love the vibes. I don't care about the club life. Like, if we don't see a club, it's not gonna bother me at all. Like, it's not gonna bother me. I do kind of want to still be in a social setting. I don't know if I want that social setting to actually be a club though. So that's why I need y'all's help to help me. Like, I want to still be in a mix with a social setting and have fun. Like, I don't want it to just be us and ain't nobody around type of thing. Like, I want to have fun and turn up. But, and if it is a club life, it needs to just be, it just needs to make sense. If it makes sense what I'm talking about. Like, I think I saw some stuff in Cabo and Tampa that I was like, okay, that looks like something I can do. We could probably take one of those days out, because we'll probably do like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But if we go to Thailand, we would have to leave like on a Tuesday and come back Monday. So that's even longer. But I'm just open, and I was like, I know so many of y'all probably been to these places and can tell me way more than me taking my time out to research. I trust y'all, and I want y'all to be a part of this process too. So let me know, because I think I need to give my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now I got 6 top: Cabo, London, Thailand, Tampa, Palm Beach. That's, wait, can I not count? Oh, Bali. So Cabo, London, Thailand, Bali, Tampa, Palm Beach. My top 6. I need to narrow it to my top 3. And then from there, my bridesmaids will make the choice, and I will be surprised. Y'all will be surprised. So let me know in the comments below, y'all. I just want to come on here real quick and say that. Well, actually, it's been 15 minutes. These vlogs are getting longer and longer. I'm noticing that. That's why it's taking me 2 days and y'all didn't get no vlog today, because I'm like, damn, it's a lot of content. Hey, y'all. We inside the kitchen, and we're about to make filet of fish. Yeah. So I wanted to come and show really quickly what I had to do.
You have to cut this part.
Yep. So first things first, you're gonna want to get some cod. I got this from Publix, and then you're gonna season it. You don't have to, but you can. We did. And then you're gonna take your flour and your cornstarch and you could do this different ways, because I know some people who make like a liquidy concoction batter, and since the kids are gonna be eating, I don't want them to have beer in it, because typically with that concoction you do use beer, but I didn't want the girls to use that. Oh no, I was just trying to make sure that's tight on there. I gotta order me some more mason jars, but the girls wanted to help cook. Careful.
Has nothing to do. Just watching her iPad, looking at her.
Their hairstylist is coming over tomorrow to do their hair, because I'm over
And
it.
she's bringing her kitty, and we have a kitty, and she's bringing Harry Potter's sister, and I know I have it here. I know I have it because
Journey been losing teeth left and right. The tooth fairy has had to visit her 2 times in 1 week.
No, 4 times.
2 times.
4 times.
You only lost 2 teeth this week.
No, 4 times, because the other time I lost a tooth, it was in the drain, and she gave me $1, and then after the $1 she gave me, then after she gave me a $20, then after she gave me a $20.
I know, baby, but I said you lost 2 teeth this week.
And Jiya lost
Jiya.
1 teeth this week. Jiya lost 1 tooth this week.
Thank you guys for the update. Y'all won't be seeing me on camera.
What?
Because I had to take my wig off. That's my favorite thing to do when I get home. But anyway, so now I'm going to take a knife like this. And I'm going to cut. These are going to be... It's a little tougher than I expected. Okay, so.
You made it thick.
I don't want to have to get another glove. Okay, go ahead. Just hold it tight. I gotta get another glove because I gotta. I'm gonna be one cooking it. Daddy wants 2. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. You gotta move the camera and show them what I'm doing.
I'm gonna do some.
So we're gonna do that.
Mommy, can I do some after? Can I do some?
Baby.
Then you got
Okay, that's enough. Now put it in the flour.
Put in the flour.
Okay, cover it up. Actually not. Oh. Okay. Back, baby, because I gotta put it all in there.
Step
Scoop
back.
it. Okay, y'all gotta make sure you cover so there ain't no. Okay, y'all. So this is the final result. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to show y'all. Literally fresh off the press. I know the cheese looking not melted, but it's literally gonna melt right into it because it's Jeremy's is the last one that I just took right out of the grease and about to present it to him.